Jack and Dave rolling, boots on the ground. Big Rooster Media making their rounds. Tackling water wars, rights in a bind. Speaking the truth, leaving no one behind.
Hey, what's up, Klamath Falls? This is Mike.
Hey, what's up, Klamath Falls? This is Dave.
We're back.
Oh.
I don't feel like it's the busiest summer that we've had since we started doing the show, but it's the worst scheduling for trying to do the show.
I'll give you that one. I was gonna say we're rested and back, but no, I'm
You especially are far from
I
rested.
don't know where I'm at right now. So yeah,
I am pretty rested. I had a good, very, very chill weekend at my friend's house. Thank you, Ben and Connie. Appreciate the hospitality. Had a good time. You got to come out there briefly.
I did. You know, the drive. I don't mind the drive, but I'm just saying the drive time compared to the quality time was not for me there.
Well,
I got to spend. Could have spent all weekend out there. It's a nice place, but
yeah.
I did not have enough time as I wanted.
Coffee on the deck overlooking the river down below. It's pretty awesome in the mornings. Sorry.
I had coffee in the morning, just not not the same. Not the same.
All right.
What you got?
There's well, we'll start with the good stuff and then we'll work to the other stuff. How's that? So this Friday, August 7th, is Klamath Rising, a community block party. And actually sounds like a really cool deal. There's a lot of businesses involved in it. There are going to be, well, I'm just going to go off of this. Music, live bands, there's family activities, face painting for the kids, bounce houses, fireside chats,
Ooh.
trolley rides, food trucks. Anyway, just a cool thing, bringing the community together. It's kind of spread around downtown, but primarily centered at Klamath Commons Park, which is a new one, kind of down by Rodeo Pizza and that on Main. But yeah, it is from 6 to 8 p.m. this Friday. So gather up the family, go down and check it out. It sounds like a lot of really cool activities for the whole family.
Nice.
However, I won't be here again because I got somewhere else I got to be this weekend. So, yeah. Otherwise, I would definitely go check that out. Sounds like a good time. Someday, with scheduling so much stuff.
Sure.
I tell myself that.
All right. Well, I'm getting right into the thick of things. So, called this out before, and unfortunately, it doesn't happen. So, Kotak is reaching out. She's pushing for the federal aid, which I 100% agree with federal aid. Now, my whole thing is you either want it or you don't.
You can't pick and choose.
Correct. So, yes, we are having a very, very horrible fire season. I mean, it was all there. I won't even say winter. We had fall and then spring. No snowpack. Very minimal, if that. And now we're hurting. So, yes, up and towards really the Bend area, or I'll say, what is that, east of Bend, is just, I believe it's almost 1 million acres.
Yeah, I believe we're over 1 million now. Yeah.
So with all the other pockets, homes are being lost, and that is the sad part of everything. Now, I only say this to say that you shouldn't, or you shouldn't be able to pick and choose what you get from federal aid. Oregon cannot cover the amount of I don't even know. I guess it would be FEMA. I know what FEMA is because I was in hurricane country, and that was all FEMA. I believe that would be considered FEMA for a fire, but that needs to happen. Oregon can't cover devastation And that's what the federal is for. Now, however, I'm going to tie it all back to ICE. You either want federal aid or you do not. So I say in the election year, stuff needs to be had. And this is what you need to hear. Of course, lucky for her, this is going to lead in, unfortunately, especially in losing the houses now, this is going to lead into election time.
Right. Right.
So she's going to come out, oh, look what I did for all these people. Well, yes, but you shouldn't pick and choose your federal aid, is all I'm saying. So, yes, all that being said, I'm leaving it up to you guys. That is my question of the week. How do you take this? Of course, it's a good thing, but should she be able to refuse certain aid and then want certain aid? Maybe that's how to say it, from the feds. And if you are, because some of this is up in Lapine, so if you are hearing this and you do need help, I do have a number for you. It is like the insurance advocacy number. That is 888-877-4894, because fortunately, yes, the feds are opening the pocketbook in this horrible fire season we have. So if you do need that fire insurance advocacy, one more time, it's 888-877-4894. So if you file a claim with your insurance and you're having some issues, give them a call.
And that's a tough one. And she knows that playing the game because, I mean, they have done nothing to cooperate with the feds. But now you got people's homes and livelihoods and everything else at stake. And so, now we're going to ask for something and we're going to paint you as the bad guy if we don't get our way. But people need help. And to me, that citizens of this country, not of Oregon, but of the U.S., deserve help, in my opinion.
Well, they do, and that's what that is what the Big Brother's for. But
Right. Oh, I hear you, man. I hear you. All right. So, flock cameras seem to be
block you.
right. Well, they're trying to. They are popping up more and more here in our fine community. I am surprised though, because there's a lot downtown. Those aren't flock cameras, and I did my due diligence on this. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a list of where flock cameras currently are in Klamath Falls, Altamont
Greater,
area,
yes.
the greater Klamath metropolis. So on Highway 97, if you're going north, just past Dan O'Brien Way, the camera is on the west side of Highway 97. So as you go past that, I haven't seen it myself or paid attention to see it, but it's there. There's a camera on Nevada Street between California Ave and Harvard Street, kind of centered between those two streets, which is kind of old downtown, up by the highway, actually. There's one on South 6th Street on the south side of the overpass. So if you were heading downtown on South 6th Street, you would pass Adams Street. And then just before you get to the overpass, down there is a flock camera on South 6th.
All right, and so a question for you. So I've noticed, those are the inconspicuous ones. The ones that I've noticed are the speed cams.
Yeah.
So those are two different. I think they're rope-a-doping you. I think they're putting out the speed cams with the mile an hour,
right.
And then meanwhile, you see those, but then the flocks are just kind of
more subtle,
there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I am going to spend some time driving around checking out these locations, and I'll get some pictures for you. So let me see, I covered that one. Washburn Way at South 6th Street. There's a million cameras on every freaking pole around there. But the flock camera it's not a Shell station anymore. What is that? It was Ramos or whatever. Brems.
Yeah.
Brems. Yeah. Right there on the corner by Mart. Anyway, it's on that corner. Again, have not seen it, but I just discovered the map, and I will share with you guys at the end of this where you can find the map. The next one is South 6th Street at Austin, right on the corner by My Mechanic. And I'm not implicating these businesses as being involved. I'm just giving you them as a landmark of where the cameras are. Washburn Way at Laverne by the Epicenter. There's one down there. And then lastly is Running Y Road. When you first come in, the first road that swings off to the right is Foxbarrow. It's before that. There's a flock camera going into the Running Y. On the entrance road to the Running Y.
That's the weird one right there. Okay.
Right? Yeah, who are they watching out there? Anyway, so if you are curious, would like to see it for yourselves, there is an interactive map online, and it's at maps.deflock, deflock.org. And now that's not just for Klamath. So if you want to see where they are somewhere else, all you have to do is put in an area code or a zip code, and it'll take you to that area and show you where these cameras are as well. So, and I know there's a huge debate. There's a certain level of, because these things, they can monitor your, a lot of new cars have Wi-Fi built into them now. They will track that. They will these things pull as much information as possible, and it's legal because they're a private entity, not a government agency. However, they freely share their information with government agencies. So, my opinion, it's illegal. We do, as citizens, have a right to some form of privacy. And I hear, oh, but it solves crimes and blah, blah, blah. I would love to hear how many crimes these have solved this year to date. And I might reach out to local PD and see if I can get an answer on that. But I am not a fan of being watched everywhere I go. Am I doing things illegal? No. At the same time, I have a right to privacy too. I have a right to travel freely without being monitored everywhere, in my opinion. We have this Constitution thing. So, anyway, stick it to the man. That's what I'm saying. I forget how many pounds of copper and I believe gold are in. It's like 5 pounds per camera. So, I mean, there's a lot of resources in there. Great to see
you. Donating Spike shoes to the tweakers, or what?
Yeah, what was the gaffing setup back in the day?
Yeah.
Go gaff some poles.
Buckingham.
Yeah. Yeah. The old buck squeeze. All right. Over to you, sir.
All right. Well, I'm just I don't know how you want to call it. So I guess I'm having a repeat show. So I talked about, or I asked the question I think about a month ago, about the black plastic rubber material around like the storm drains and stuff on Homedale. Well, lo and behold, and thank God we got new asphalt. They actually, so Homedale, and I believe they're working on Shasta Way now. They are actually doing it correct. No more chip seal. No more half.
Pick up the low spots and refill them.
Yeah, no more ruffle potato chip roads. Homedale is, I'll call it 85% there. Because there's a few, the bridge right in between Harlan and Bristol needs a little recoat. And it seems like the center lane, the turn lane, is not 100%. I don't know what they did on both sides. Seems like the traffic sides are covered, but
not the center.
The centers are weird. However, they're also working on Shasta Way now. So Shasta Way,
sorry, the timing on that with the fair in town was a nightmare.
Right. Should be pretty quick, but anywhere you see there, it's like a black rubber plastic material around the storm drain. So we're talking, I mean, there's got to be about 2x3, 2x4 foot storm drains on the side of the road, you're going to see a little flappy flap. I don't know, 8-inch. It's pretty pronounced black material around that. However, all that being said, I will take nice, smooth asphalt rather than a chip seal any day of the week. It is a lot more of a process. Homedale for about a week and a half was like, do not go there.
Right.
You know, me and the wife were texting, hey, take Madison or take the cross street, go down Summers and go all the way up, or there's ways around it. And all I'm saying is for that week, we are gonna have new asphalt and no wavy lines for a good long, I'll say, depends on when I start messing with it again, but 4 or 5 years at least with nice, clean, straight, no wavies. Yes, I'll take that over chip seal any day of the week. So just watch out for that last little cleanup, Shasta and Homedale, and anywhere you see more black material is where they're gonna hit it again. But
Assuming at some point they're gonna have to do the stripes on
bueno.
Homedale, but yeah,
Yeah,
it turned
that's-
out really
yeah.
nice. I got to give them credit; they knocked that out pretty quick.
They did, and you know, chip seal. I don't know. I'd much rather have the new because their process is not smooth. They could do their process better. However, all that being said, I mean, chip seal is just a nightmare in itself. It's a whole different nightmare. They come by and put the rocks down, and then you're rolling over that for what, 2-3 days until
Right.
you compact it yourself. And then they come back with the tar truck. It's just, yeah, I give us clean stuff, man. I'll take it. Sir?
All right, I did not have time to review this in depth, but it does affect a lot of our agricultural folks. So if they weren't aware, I figured I'd just go over this. We obviously have been shy on water since before farm season even began. Before crops even went in the ground, we knew this was going to be a bad summer. I think when we first reported on this, they were anticipating running out of water late June, early July. So we should have already been out. Gene, Souza, and the good. Sorry, Gene, it's not all you. I'm thinking that there's other folks that came up with the ideas. But anyway, the good folks at KID came up with a plan on how to ration what was available. And they have like a swap idling program where you irrigate one portion of land, then you irrigate another one. And anyway, that has extended the water deliveries currently until 2 days shy of the September 30th goal. So they went from being out June to July-ish all the way out to the end of September, which that's significant for a lot of crops. I mean, if you are cutting grass or, alfalfa, whatever, that might be an extra harvest. So I'm not sure, like the root crops, onions, potatoes, stuff like that, how much time that buys them, if it's enough or not. I'm thinking it seems to me it used to be late October when they would harvest. So where we stand right now on water, though, is there's 221,000 acre feet available. They have delivered 140,275 acre feet through August 2nd. That leaves a remaining 80,725 acre feet. And the demand for this year was estimated at 390,460. So just the fact that they have worked some magic and have extended this into almost the end of September is pretty amazing. And kudos to the KID folks for, again, working their magic. So if you're wondering where you wait or where you stand, I'm sure a lot of you, if you are growing crops, you probably know where you stand. I'm just going to do a quick recap. So the VBDC, which is the 1883 right, is the most senior. and you have a right to up to 50 cubic feet per second. May be on a wait list at times, but holds the top priority when it is. The Henley Ankeny, which is the 1884 rights, is next up in seniority, up to 49 cubic feet per second, and may be waitlisted, but sits at the top of the list as well. KID 13 are contract holders, which is a 1905 right, are first call, first served. And then there's the Warren Act B contract deliveries, 13B and C, which is 1911 rights, and a daily flow cap is in place, first call, first served, with a waiting list above the rate. So, I mean, good for those guys, man. They have people's livelihood in their hands, and they're making it happen. I mean, there's a lot of fallowed land out there. Don't get me wrong. I've been down Thule area and there's a lot of dry fields out there that used to should be producing food, but they're doing a heck of a job over there, and kudos to the crew at KID for pulling that off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, we've asked before, I'll ask again, if you are a farmer or a rancher and there's something that us and the general public, I'll call it, could do to help you guys out, man, shoot us an email at bigroostermedia@gmail.com, or just comment on the video, and be happy to do whatever we can to help you guys out, promote it. So let us know.
Well, I believe that's it. Besides, we both have some food stuff, so I guess I can start. So the 25th annual Brats Brew and Blues Festival will be, as of recording, this weekend, August 8th. That will be on Front Street at the Klamath Yacht Club. I should have had my notes up here. I apologize.
Yacht Club.
The Yacht Club.
Go sit on my schooner and
Right.
have a beer and a sausage.
But no, that's from 2 to 7 p.m. Saturday the 8th. Local microbrews, wine, cider, seltzers, of course, brats, hot dogs, pulled pork. The Woodsy Kitchen will be there. All available for purchase. And of course, music. Tickets are $25 admission. That is just for admission. The beverages and meals are on top of said admission. But it should be a good time. 25th annual. So go out and check it out.
Wish I was going to be in town. Unfortunately. Again, no.
Well, fine.
I got to give a shout out one more time. I was there a while ago and had a fantastic meal. And the wife and I, this past Sunday, went to Lito's Pastaria. And again, they did not disappoint. I had the chicken parmigiana. The wife had the chicken Alfredo, and man, just on point. If you like good Italian food, super nice people. Don't let the locale dissuade you from giving it a try. It's in the old Shelley's down on Esplanade, and the food. And I'm not knocking them in any way, shape, or form. The food outclasses the establishment, I guess would be the best way to put it. But if you're starting up and you are looking for a facility, that absolutely worked. But man, outstanding food. Go for the food.
No, I like Italian food. I've been there, I believe, once. I saw your post. I need to make it back there. The food should be like a wait list thing. Oh, I can't get in tonight? No, we're 2 weeks
Right?
out, because it is that good. If
Yeah.
you're not, and unfortunately, I don't know if it's any coinciding. I don't think Italiano's is open anymore.
Oh, really?
And not blaming Lido's for that, but Lido's is excellent. I mean,
That'd be a good location for 'em. Just saying. mean, I like the Italianas too. Don't get me wrong. They have had whatever good food, and they were featured in a movie even. So
Oh yeah,
Phoenix,
yeah,
Oregon.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I plugged that a couple weeks ago on the show. But
But
yeah,
yes, most. Yeah, I don't. Most unassuming place, but they will over deliver 100-fold on what they.
and reasonable too.
Oh yeah.
It
Yeah.
was.
Well,
I don't
don't
know.
tell them that. It's a good deal. It's a good deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. It was a good deal. It was a very reasonable or very good deal priced.
Right.
Yeah, got the check and I was very pleased by what I saw.
Yeah.
I got paid more for fast food dinners at some places. So
Correct.
anyway, that's about it. It's good to be back in the old Beaten Lab, whatever. What do you call it? Beat Lab
Whoa.
Studio.
It's the Beat Studio.
Beat
Come on.
Studio. All right.
The laboratory.
Well, is it
The
a
Beat Lab.
laboratory or yeah? That's what I was saying.
Well, it's not a. It's just a.
Sorry.
You gotta like the movie first, and then you can talk
It's
the
Will
program.
Ferrell. I'm sorry. Any other like Will Ferrell haters out there besides me? If so, I'd love to hear from you. He has his moments. I think I sent you a clip the other day of something that he did that I was like, oh wow, that was actually funny. Otherwise, yeah. I think we might be able to get back in here next week to do another episode.
We'll see.
I think.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll leave him hanging.
All right.
All right.
The old cliffhanger. Well, thanks, you guys. Have a great week, and we'll talk at you again soon.